My name is Myriddin Wannell. I'm designer for Wildworks. Wildworks is an international site-specific theatre company. We're based in the UK, in England, but we work internationally all over the world. We work with place and the people that inhabit that place. So for Dream City, we are creating a project which is a theatrical promenade performance for a small audience, the audience of about 20 people. They get taken around a space, and the installation is about the memory of the cinema in the Medina. We did a research project earlier on this year with the people in the Medina, and we asked them what is their memory of the Medina, what are they proud of, you know, what do they miss, you know, what is their passion. And a lot of people talk about the old cinemas in the Medina and the Cafe Shanta and all of those kind of celebrations, you know, the ritual of going to the cinema and how that isn't so available anymore. So our project is gathering all of those memories. We're using a lot of visual projection, a lot of audio, like recorded sound installations. It's a very visual project, but also quite tactile. The audience explore the space. They're taken around by a group of performers, volunteer performers, to experience the exhibition. We've also been working with a very famous film director called Isham Benamar, and he's been working with the local children of the Medina to create two professional standard films that will be projected in the space as well. So we'll create our temporary cinema in the space, and the audience can watch the films. The experience is very immersive and very dreamlike. We take the audience into the space. So the technique is to come with very little prepared actually, and spend time in the place and spend time in the Medina with the people of that place, with the people of the Medina, and gather stories and find out what's important to the people here, you know. And from gathering those stories and meeting people and responding to the space, we start to form a piece of work that hopefully talks to the people, the local people, but also internationally. We have a saying that we use a lot in England, but I think it's quite an international saying, and the saying is, to be totally international, you have to be totally local. And so to work with the people of the space helps create a piece of work that those people own, you know, they feel an ownership over the work. We've been working with amazing people actually. The people of the Medina have been incredible. We've gathered stories from older people, we've worked with small children, and now we have an amazing group of 15 volunteer makers, performers that have come to work on the project and feed into the process. And when people feed into the process from all over, the process becomes whole, you know, the project becomes more than just one person's point of view, but many points of view. And I think the most important thing for us, for Wildworks, working with the people in the Medina, is that there's a sense of ownership on this work. The work doesn't belong to us, it doesn't belong to Wildworks. It belongs to the people that are working on the project collectively, so that when we leave the Medina and when we go back to England, that there's a legacy there. You know, people can get together in groups that have formed during this project and create new pieces of work and look to the future, you know, find that projects of this scale are possible and start with something very, very small, but actually the idea can then grow very, very big, you know. So yeah, I think that's what this project's about. It's aiding people with confidence to be able to create the work and carry on that legacy.